What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are finally going to get back on La Ponda with the suspension overhaul. I've been waiting for a couple of days. Well, actually, since it's been about a week again now, and I finally got all my packages from Rock Auto. Now, if you guys don't know, Rock Auto has a lot of like wholesale stuff for great deals, but the only thing I don't like about Rock Auto, if you're watching Rock Auto, I'm sorry, is that a lot of the items aren't in the same warehouse, because Rock Auto is spread throughout the US, and when you order stuff that one warehouse doesn't have, it comes from a different warehouse further, and you got to pay an additional shipping, and then your packages pretty much come at different times. So in the span of 3 days, I finally got the packages that I've been waiting for La Ponda suspension overhaul for the front half of the car. So we got package 1, 2, and 3. And then we went to the P.O. box yesterday and grabbed this one right here. But before I get into La Ponda, I need to work on my uncle's or my cousin's RAV4 right there. Voltmeter's on. That's pretty low. 12.1. It should be like 13 and above. So I'm just gonna go ahead and change the alternator. He already bought it, and I'm not really gonna show you guys the process of how to take out an alternator in a RAV4, because today's video is on La Ponda, not this one. So I'm just gonna go with the power of YouTube and late night editing. Old alternator, be gone. Sorry. Oh yeah. 14.2, baby. 14.2. Battery light gone. That took me about 15 hours, but we got it done. So I'm gonna wrap this up and get started on La Ponda.
The cage is all done. Chris did a killer.
The homie from the East Coast, man. 4-wheel drive Hulk Dave. His CRX is coming out hardcore. The dedication this man has put into his car, man, is crazy. If you guys want to check it out, be sure to follow him on Instagram, 4-wheel drive Hulk. And also, if you guys want to check out his YouTube channel on the progression on his all-wheel drive CRX, his new all-wheel drive CRX is called Hellboy. Be sure to subscribe to his channel, Raw Life Racing. Keep it up, Dave. Keep it up. I already lost a lot of time in my day today, even though I'm probably going to expand this video till tomorrow anyways to fully finish up La Ponda. So I'm just going to go ahead and just dive into these boxes, show you guys what I got, and just start tearing everything out of the car. So this right here does not say what it is, but it is the bellow, which is pretty much the inner tie rod boot, because we're going to be changing all of that. Here we have ball joint. We got one there, a second one here. These are sway bar end bushings, and I didn't go with energy because it was like twice the price. We just need something better than the one that's on the car now, so I'm going to change that out. This box here is, this is the camber arm, stock camber arm replacement. This one here is the outer tie rods. This one is the inner tie rod. This one here is, this is upper control arm bushing. The last thing here in the box is the front lower control arm. Now the reason why I bought brand new one is because the bushing itself was like $35, right? And I decided to just buy new control arm because there was 32 each. So to save me the time from pressing all the bushings out, I just opt for the LCAs instead. Okay, so I was on the phone with my buddies for a little bit, two of my buddies actually, and lost a little bit of daylight. So we got both of the spindle taken off the car. We're pretty much going to be overhauling this whole entire thing except the wheel bearing. The wheel bearing, there's nothing wrong with it. The car, I've driven it up to about 75 because it was already a struggle to get to 75, so I never went to 80, but the car doesn't shake or lead me to believe I need to swap the wheel bearing. So I'm not going to be swapping those. I am going to change the rotors, the pads with it, obviously, the upper ball joint, lower ball joint. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do about this just yet because these are very hard to change out. I do have all the energy suspension stuff, but I'm not entirely sure with this one just yet. But I do want to start with the ball joint. Let's get to that. If you guys want to see how I go about changing all of these components, you can check out the playlist for the KRX when I first built it. You can also check the playlist for when I did my red all-wheel drive CRX. You can also check the playlist of when I did the giveaway car. I've done this so many times, guys. I'm literally just gonna plow through all this because there's just so much to do with La Puanda, and I do have a timeline I set for myself to get this car done. So simply enough, pop off dust boots, dust ring, and you take the circlip off the ball joint, which is right here at the bottom, and then I just take a good old hammer and smack the living crap out of this because we're not gonna be needing all this anymore. And then you put the new one in with cautions. That's how I'm gonna do it. Icon. Icon. You see? Why does this thing sound so much more louder when it's laid out? All right, guys, so I hate to say it, I pulled the whole entire front suspension off aside from the inner and outer tie rods, which I'll do tomorrow. Everything is out on both sides, but what had happened was it's 11:42. What had happened was one of my buddies showed up, and when friends show up, we hang out. I just want to give a big shout out to Tony for the new set of wheels for La Puanda, and I'm gonna show you guys that tomorrow. So we're gonna continue tomorrow hanging out with Tony. We found out some new suspension information that I was working on while hanging out with Tony, and I was getting very frustrated about it, only to realize that what I was trying to do is impossible. I'll explain to you guys tomorrow, but see you guys then. Okay, so hanging out with Tony yesterday, guys, I was trying to take off the ball joints from the upper control arm because I did buy brand new ones for it. But I was sitting on the press right there trying to press this out, and it just wouldn't budge, right? So I took off the boot to inspect this, and according to the interweb, 8889 CRX has the bearing kind of built into the upper control arm. And the other part of that thread said only the 9091 is the interchangeable one. So it makes sense now. Without the boot, there's really no circlip or anything on here to remove this ball joint, and because this is the only upper control arm that I have, I'm just gonna reuse this the way it is, but I am gonna switch the boot out because I tore it off yesterday, and probably just repack it with grease and just leave that as is. So the upper control arm got the new boot, the new retaining clips on it, repacked with grease. We have the new lower ball joint installed with the circlip, and it has brand new bolts and everything. Kind of skeptical because this doesn't have the hole for the cotter pin, but it is a nylon inserted nut, so hopefully we don't have any issue with this. $16.22, $16.23, a bellow, and an inner rod. It's funny to see La Ponda in its current state but I think it suits the car really well. Laponda is on some stock wheels. I mean, it's nothing special. The RPF1 reps, I took it off. The function forms, I took it off. I put some stock suspension I forgot I had in the backyard, and I just, like I said, I thought it was very fitting to keep this car as stock as possible. And shout out to Tony. Really big thank you for the stock 9091 SI wheels with the center caps. He gave me a great deal. It has some really good tires on it. It has some very slight camber in the rear, but not a big deal. And like I said, it suits the car really well, because if you guys don't know or don't remember, Laponda is an 89 HF, right? But I bought this car for the body kit, took the body kit apart, didn't have anything to put back onto the car, went to the backyard realizing that I had a 9091 rear bumper, a spare 9091 front bumper, and big shout out to Leo because he hooked it up with the 9091 side moldings. So the whole entire car, including the taillight, is converted to 9091 except the corner lamps. Still the 2 screws there for the 8089 style, and like I said, the wheels fit the whole entire exterior body of the car, and Laponda is looking great for its new owner. The car cleaned up really nicely after a good wash. It rained a couple of days ago and there was a ton of water spots everywhere, but we were able to get it all cleaned up. And now that I got it really looking clean again, man, I forgot that I kind of burnt the paint in a lot of spots. Right there, up here. There's like one on the other side, but I mean, Laponda is just a commuter. That's all it really is. And I'm sure somebody could appreciate the car, especially how we got the car originally. Quick little recap here, guys. This entire box right here is all of the suspension upgrade and brake upgrade we did on Laponda. We did new lower control arms, we did inner and outer tie rods with the boot, we did new sway bar end link, new front rotors, new brakes, new rear drum, new shoes, rear wheel cylinder, and we did the upper ball joint boot as well as the lower ball joint completely. Also the rear LCA bushings and the camber arms. Laponda is on stock suspension like I mentioned, and even though it's old shocks and spring combo, the car feels really firm. And it's a good firm, not like the KRX firm, but it feels really good with all the suspension freshened up. I'm probably gonna do a full build video when I first got Laponda to today, how the car looks before it goes. So stay posted for that one. Before I wrap up this video, guys, I am gonna open the last box I got from the P.O. box. At first when I got this, I thought it was BullBoost Performance, and then I read it again. It says BullBoost Performance. BullBoost Performance. And the address shows that this company is actually pretty close by. Oh wow, pretty nice stickers. BullBoost Performance, there's 3 of them here. We have a key tag right here. We also have a business card on the inside. Go ahead and open this. I am not entirely sure what this is, but there's an in and an out with a filter, a baffle of some sort, 2 barbs, and I'm gonna assume this hose is for that. I'm gonna look up on their website. This right here is, oh, that's a short hub. That's cool. It looks to be for an EF because the splines are really small. This might be good for the giveaway car. That's awesome. And then we got this big old box right here. No idea what this is. AN hoses. Oh no, it's a freaking steering wheel. Oh man, this thing looks good. Okay, we got the steering wheel, Anti-Stock Club BullBoost. Hey guys, we have a pretty nice steering wheel here that we're probably gonna throw in the giveaway car. If you guys have seen the video where we went to NorCal Auto Styles, I was like, we're gonna get something for this car, we're gonna get something for that car, we may get something for this car, and that was supposed to be a steering wheel setup, but I couldn't commit to spending the money I didn't have. But big shout out to BullBoost Performance, because now we have a steering wheel and a hub, hopefully for an EF, for the giveaway car. Okay, so I looked up on their website, and this is a oil catch can. It is a 360, like you can move it all sorts of ways and still mount it. And big shout out to BullBoost Performance for the steering wheel setup, the catch can setup. Definitely going to put it to use. As I've said before, anything you guys send to the PO box, I will try my best to put it to use in one or the other cars. Otherwise, other people cars. But big shout out to BullBoost Performance, man. If you guys want to check out their link in the description below, I'll link it there for you guys. But I am going to wrap up this video. Suspension on La Panda has been completely overhauled. I am going to schedule alignment tomorrow, and I still didn't fix the driver's side seat. Unfortunately, my mom said that the sewing machine has been broken since my dad last used it, so don't really have a sewing machine to repair it. But I'm going to try my best to... I'll find one way or another to situate the seat. But aside from alignment and the seat for the car, La Panda's pretty much ready to go. So if you guys enjoyed this video and like La Panda's final look, be sure to leave this video a thumbs up. And if you guys want to stick around for, I don't even know what's next on the list, to be honest with you guys, but oh, my brother's car is going to be coming up on the driveway here real soon, and I'm talking about the supercharged wagon. So if you guys want to see that, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.